One of the world's most classical, enduring masterpieces, derived from a place of pain and sadness and darkness. Yet Van Gogh was able to capture the contrast and joy and vibrance in such an amazing piece of art. How we can mine the story of this painting for hope and inspiration. Hi, I'm Kobe Pennington, cybersecurity professional, book lover. Welcome to the channel where we mine stories for insights that we can apply to our lives. While coping with mental illness and in the asylum, was able to capture just this impressionist perspective of the night sky. We can all be inspired and motivated by a realistic still painting of a beautiful scenario or a photograph of the night sky. What Van Gogh did here, though, is capture the emotion in a way that allows us to feel things that are sometimes too nebulous to express. It captures the awe and wonder that we often feel when looking into the night sky or contemplating our place in the universe. He was able to see the sky as it feels. He was able to paint with emotion through the use of color and motion and the impression in a way that just really resonates with me. This painting makes me feel small in the overall scheme of things, but incredibly fortunate to be here, to be able to experience it. There are numerous interpretations of Van Gogh's paintings and of his works. I personally love the way that this captures the wonder and amazement of the world and of the galaxy and the overall universe. We have a quiet town against mountains, and we have this majestic power and chaos, wind and cloud, and it just feels like an amazing balance. On one side we have the town at peace, the residents in place, sheltered for the night, and in the sky we have all this energy and vibrance and color. What's especially inspiring about this painting is that this was near the end of his life. He was feeling extreme sadness and depression and dealing with different aspects of mental health. From this place of illness yet came such creativity that he was able to capture in a way, and we can see this kind of evolution in his paintings over time as he progressed. What's interesting is that during his lifetime he did not experience a lot of commercial success as a painter, as an artist. A lot of the impact that he had in his life would come after death. Certainly artists, myself, and many others find hope and inspiration in his works that would have been way beyond anything that he would have expected at the time. Despite his fallout with a close friend, despite his lack of financial success and the hardships that he was enduring at this time, it's very clear that Van Gogh's mental health had a major relationship to his creativity and the way that his work developed and changed over time. This work is full of symbolism that allows us to really reflect on the different emotions that we see. It's helpful to know that there is benefit to continuing to work through things, to work on being better, to be able to create, even if we don't always know how that's going to resonate. Van Gogh was able to use the mental health defect to unlock creativity. Without the access to medicines and treatments that we would have today, this actually helped him in his art. One of the things that you may not realize about the painting behind me is that there's a defect. This defect in the painting is a result of shipping and the painting being wet. And when I first saw that, I'm like, man, this is really disappointing. But now understanding how I feel about the overall painting and work, I've come to appreciate how this defect adds value, and how that our own shortcomings and defects, none of us being perfect, allow us to offer unique perspectives to the world, and we all have something incredible to add. Because of the lack of success, Van Gogh could not afford to commission models to paint. So he took a lot of self-portraits over his career. He was able to use his self-portraits to play with color and develop these skills, and we're able to see those. Even though in the last portrait that he made in Paris, he described this himself as, being sad and unkempt. And this was a time where he was mentally and physically exhausted. And I think a lot of us can relate to that. Whenever things are difficult, this painting helps me to remember to keep going, to continually improve, to find the joy and beauty in the world. Thanks for watching. Van Gogh, and subscribe. Subscribe to the channel and check out the video in the description below. It's from the Doctor Who show. It's a clip of what Vincent van Gogh's reaction may have been if he had seen the impact that his art and works have had on generations. See you later.